What's happening? This is BoneSickle. I'm playing on my Zen Genius account, and today Abstract and Drunk and I are gonna take you through the Monastery on Crushing, showing you all of the tips, tricks, and exploits to make this map extremely simple. Uh, First thing you want to do, obviously, is get off of those posts and kill these guys right here. Once everyone is off the post and these three guys are dead, you get a checkpoint and two guys come out that door. But the first thing to notice is that once you kill these two guys, as long as nobody goes through that doorway, everything's fine. And you won't spawn anybody else. But as soon as you go through that doorway, you spawn a bunch of other people. And since it doesn't start us off with any pistols or guns or grenades or whatever, we like to talk to each other and make sure we're all ready to run through the door at the same time. Always run over here, run over a grenade. There are AKs on both sides of those circular things, and usually you can run right back out the door before you even get shot. So obviously I'm getting shot in a red circle and stuff like that. We kind of got caught on the way out. That happens sometimes, but usually you can, if you time it just right and communicate with everyone, you can run in and run right back out. And a bunch of grabbers come out. And we usually let the grabbers grab us to metal up. All three of us are going in with army of three as our kickbacks. And one thing I want to point out that Payne pointed out to me in one of the comments on one of my other videos, I told him I'd mention, is that when you shoot the helmets off of these heavies and you run forward to punch them out, which is a lot quicker than shooting them. Obviously, you know, they're all going to drop revenge grenades on crushing, but like Payne pointed out, it's nice to designate one person to just run forward and punch them out so that your whole team doesn't run forward. If two people punch them out, sometimes they'll drop two grenades. The game will kind of glitch like that. And even if they only drop one grenade, sometimes you do the drop kick motion, which doesn't allow you to throw the grenade back or get out of the way, and sometimes your whole team can die goofing off like that. You want to be careful here because, you know, people are dropping grenades, and I just ran up to deliberately let that grabber grab me. And you know, it's a real easy way to get X'd out if you're weakened and you get a red circle right before a revenge grenade goes off. So you do want to be careful here. But the easiest thing I done, you know, every time I play it is just sitting out here on the easier difficulties. The enemies won't all come out of this door, but on crushing, they'll all come out that door. So if your whole team just sits out here and waits patiently, everyone will come running out that door to get you. And you know, you can kind of let them all come out because they bring you decent ammo and everything. And once you've killed all these enemies that spawn coming out here, then it'll trigger a little cutscene with some bosses that spawn. And when the bosses spawn, there'll be two kickback bosses. One is a Militia-Man. He's got the little infinity symbol over his head. The other is a Cluster Bomber. And that Cluster Bomber is your primary target. You want to kill that sorry dude before he ever gets a chance to throw the cluster bomb out towards you. So that was the last heavy that we needed to kill, which spawns this wave right here. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The cluster bomb is on the left right there. We're shooting at him like immediately. You see I'm trying to shoot him through the little narrow slats right here. Like if the whole team starts shooting at him ASAP, it's possible to kill him before he ever gets close enough to throw a cluster bomb out that door. If he does get close enough to throw a cluster bomb out that door, and God forbid if he walks out of the door, you know, things get really problematic. But if you want to make this map really easy, you can see we murderized him right there. He's gone. So now we turn our attention to the Militia-Man. And another important thing to point out right here is that as soon as two enemies are dead in this section, it spawns grabbers from behind. There'll be a regular grabber and a armored grabber named Jimmy. And they're going to jump off that cliff right back there where we were tied up. So you want to be prepared for that. It helps to have just one player to go ahead and be watching the back. There's that drop kick animation that I mentioned that you can't really escape the revenge grenade. And here are the grabbers. There was a normal one I just killed. Jimmy's getting headshotted, break his neck, and we got a bunch of heavies running around, so people are getting shot. But you just watch out for your teammates. Keep popping shots at that Militia-Man, and he will drop. And You see that the other guy dropped the treasure. You see that treasure out there. We're not worried about that at all whatsoever. I got a completely separate video on how to effectively farm the treasures on this map if you want to get the Doughnut Drake skin. But if your goal is to beat this map on crushing, or if your goal is to go for that curator medal, the overseer, which I also have a video for, then you don't want to be running out trying to get treasures. You don't want to waste your team lives or risk team lives getting a treasure. Ooh, I got a trophy. So there's a West 44 over here. It's important to point out. Somebody might want to get that. There are a couple of G malls over here in case you want to take one for the next section when you're on top of the church. But there'll be plenty of weapons up there. And as soon as you pop this lock off right here, there's going to be 2 armored grabbers that come at you. I like to try to, you know, kind of split away from the team so that we don't get grabbed right next to each other. But you knock these guys out, you get a checkpoint, and that's when you check the video response to head on to the next section, which will be the top of the church. So thanks for watching.